I move like this. And they was like, you will never get anybody to match your hustle. You know, you move too fast. A lot of people just don't move like that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So that's what I've been hearing for the last 4 years. However, straight cap. Okay? Straight cap. So first, y'all, let me put it back out there first before I get into this. Okay? Y'all, Amazon bestseller. Okay? Bestseller on Amazon. I got my vehicle ebook and I got my Airbnb ebook. Both of them, okay? Both of them are Amazon bestsellers, okay? What do you say to the people that claim you are a scam? So I've actually never heard that before in my entire life, and that just tells me that you're a bot, okay? Because your photo, your photo don't even match anything that you're saying. I have never heard that. I have over 300 five-star reviews online. Please show me online where it says that, okay? And then I'll respond to you. But clearly you are a bot. What do you say to people when people tell you that you on people live just to get attention? Tell me what you tell them. Tell me what you tell them. And once you tell me what you tell them, I tell you what they tell me or what you told me. Anyways, moving on, y'all. Moving on, okay? So, y'all know, again, I do not ever, because y'all know these people be bots. They be bots and they be trying it, okay? Bots and they be trying it. Like, somebody said, you definitely the truth. Listen, y'all, I have never heard that in my life, and I'm not finna entertain that, okay? Um, I'm not finna entertain it, okay? And if you see that somewhere, please show it to me so I can see where you seeing it. But anyways, we giving you too much life right now because I'm sure that's probably gonna be your only comment, okay? Because you were looking for attention. But moving on. Oh well, I fixed it, y'all. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Well, sort of fixed it. Sort of fixed it. Anyways, so back to what I was saying, y'all. Y'all know, and y'all know me. I'm not the one that runs from anything. So bring it on, okay? Bring it on. Bring it on. Coach, you know you're the truth. I know. Sometimes you just gotta entertain those bots, okay? But I'm not in the entertaining mood. I am in a let's get to the bag mood, okay? All right. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, love coach. Thank you, thank you. Looking amazing. Thank y'all. I feel like my hair kind of puffy, but I'm good over here. Thank y'all. Anyways, like I was saying, y'all. So y'all know I do not talk about credit repair. I do not. So if I'm bringing this to y'all, it's because I finally found somebody who is all the way legit. All the way legit, y'all. I feel like my lips kind of chapped. Yes, my books are on Amazon, y'all. Amazon bestseller. So we have the business vehicle EIN only and the Airbnb EIN only. Look, y'all. I got the seal. I got the seal now. I got the seal, y'all. I got the seal. Somebody said I'm on both lives. Nice. I love it. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, the diva. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But y'all, back to what I was saying, okay? So again, y'all know, coach don't ever coach. So let me put a disclaimer out there, y'all. We do not use social security number in this community. We do not personal guarantee anything in this community. However, should you have good personal credit for yourself so you can get personal credit cards and so on and so on and so forth personally, absolutely, absolutely, right? All the way, a lot going on in the world, absolutely. Somebody said I'm legit too, coach. I do some work for the show you what we can do. Absolutely. Okay, I love that. Love to hear. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Period. It came right. Amazing, amazing. Y'all distracted me. Y'all know every time I get on here and I want to start reading y'all comments and answering y'all questions. Okay, y'all give me 2 minutes. Let me say what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying. Okay. So I'm not gonna look at the comments, because if I look at the comments, I'm gonna just keep engaging with y'all. So y'all, when I say we have found somebody legit, it's a quick story time, y'all, story time. I'm gonna put my sister business out there, okay? I'm gonna put my sister business out there real quick. So one of my sisters, she has used 2 different people so far for credit repair. I'll say within the last year and a half. And not one thing changed on her profile. Not one, okay? She's about $2,500 in the hole with the people that she has paid to do credit repair for her. And they have not helped her. Not one thing. Not even an address change. Not a... Yeah, I promise y'all, every time I get on this live, somebody wants to cut their lawn. I've been sitting out here for hours and nobody cutting their lawn. Now all of a sudden they want to cut their lawn. But anyways, so it's been about a year and a half since she's been going through the process with 2 different people in regards to credit repair. When I say nothing has changed, y'all, nothing. One person made changes to her profile. You know what they did? They removed her actual address that she lives at and a good trade line on her profile. But anyways, y'all. So finally we got connected with amazing individual. I'm not putting it out there yet. Amazing individual. Yesterday, day before yesterday. Okay, day before yesterday. Y'all know within 24 hours, this lady already removed like 5 things off of my sister's profile. 5 things in less than 24 hours. And it took her $2,500 later with 2 people that did nothing for her, y'all. Nothing. All right, so then y'all know when we start a snowball, and I'm like, all right, let me refer them to this person. Boom. Some things came off the credit report in 24 hours. I was like, okay, let me refer them to somebody else, because, you know, I know a lot of different people in my circle. Boom, she took off another 3 things. And I'm like, oh, so you legit. Okay. And mind y'all, she is not expensive at all. Jalea, bring me some chapstick, please. She is not expensive at all. Y'all, once again, y'all know I do not talk about credit repair, because credit repair is not my thing. Okay, it is not. I stay in my lane. Okay, I stay in my lane. But when we find good, legit people, it's time to introduce them to the community. Okay? It's time to introduce them to the community. Like, she is legit, y'all. And unfortunately, you know what? I ain't finna put that out there. Vegas is kind of cold today, so I gotta like bundle up over here. It's cold. Why did they pick this time to do their lawn work? I don't get it. I've been sitting out here for 4 hours, no work done. As soon as I get on here. Thank you. Somebody said, are your eyes real? No, they're fake. I sewed them into my head. They fake. Not if my eyes are real. Nope, they're not real. I glued them into my head. Yes, like when I say ASAP. Okay, so y'all know how I be with people. Like, I gotta, even though she's been a very impressive person, I have to still take my time. Okay, so I'm gonna put it out there to y'all. If you guys are interested in getting credit repair services, okay, I want you guys to email info@hersecretvault.net. Now, this is not me, okay? I'm going to be introducing her in about a week or 2, but I want to see how many people is already interested, right? So if you guys are interested in that, info@hersecretvault.net. Now, keep in mind, info@hersecretvault is me, okay? I'm just trying to get a number of people that will be interested in her service. So you can actually put wait list in the subject line. Put wait list, okay? Because all I'm going to do is I'm going to forward those emails to her so she can reach out to you guys directly, or I will give you guys her cell phone number and you guys can contact her. Now, let me tell y'all something. When I say communication, I thought I communicated well. I mean, this lady was on the phone with my sister less than 24 hours, and she was like, hey, I got 4 things off already. Do you want to communicate that with you? She was on with even my assistant, right? And she's like, hey, I just want to let you know we removed 4 things. When I say communication, okay? Communication, all right? So with this, so y'all, the service, I will be introducing her to the community, okay? So I can't tell y'all. I'm gonna let her, y'all know I don't too. Credit repair is not my thing, okay? I stick in my lane. I just have to put that out there, okay? I have to put that out there. They can be serious. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. And it's like they're getting closer and closer to my wall. The disrespect is real, okay? It's real. Okay. I do the same thing, coach. I do 10 people for the, what? Um, all right, y'all, let me back up a little bit because some of y'all started dropping some questions, and y'all know when I get on here, y'all drop questions and y'all throw me off completely. Right, the audacity to wanna do your lawn while I'm on live. Like, do your lawn next week. The hell? No. Y'all, listen to me first and foremost. That's how people end up getting y'all, because y'all don't hear and they're like, oh, I do 10 people for free, and then you're like, what's their information? You don't know that person. They on somebody else's live talking about they'll do 10 people for free. Now, I'm not saying that they legit. I don't know who they are, okay? But that's how people get y'all. They get y'all with the free information, like, yeah, I do 10 people for free, and then they don't do nothing for you. Again, not calling you out, okay? I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. I'm talking about somebody who I can introduce to the community, and then you pop on my live talking about you'll help 10 people for free. Why wasn't you helping 10 people for free before you got on my live? Again, not calling you out. I'm just saying, y'all know I'm just real with it, okay? And then here you go. What's your information? And y'all wonder why y'all asses be getting scammed. Or no, I'm kidding. Anyways, okay, anyways, moving on. All right, moving on. But yes, so y'all, when I say legit, when I say communication, when I say on point, okay, on point, okay. So yeah, if you guys are, if you guys need, I should say, credit repair, send an email to info@hersecretvault.net, and in the subject line put wait list. I will be introducing her to the community in about a week or two, and you guys are gonna be floored, okay? Floored. When I say community, and so here's a beautiful thing I love about her. Because you have to have an Experian account, okay? Because you want to go in and take a look at what you have in your file. Make sure your account is updated. If it's something that she cannot work on your profile for, she will not take you on as a client, okay? It's not about the money. She literally goes by the FTC. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Federal Trade yeah, them people. She literally go by their guidelines. So it's not like she overcharged people. Like, we have some people that want to charge you $1,500, $1,000, $2,000 for credit repair. She don't do that, okay? She goes literally by the law. So y'all know she not us, okay? She not us. But when I say by the law, and I'm like, okay, how much is gonna be? She like, it will be the same. I cannot charge more than that. FTC guidelines said that we cannot do that, and I'm like, okay. All right. And it's a whole profile, y'all. So it's not like, you know how some people charge you, okay, one collection per bureau. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. She not doing one collection per bureau for this price. It's a whole entire profile that they're doing. And that's what I love about it, because it's not trying to like beat people in the head. I'm excited for the new information. I'm emailing now. Yes, I love it. I'm glad to hear she stop it, stop it, stop it. I just have to put that out there. Not Trump or Kamala. I cannot. Not Trump or Kamala. Y'all, I do not get into politics because y'all not gonna like my answer. Okay? Y'all not gonna like my answer. Um, anyways, okay, email sent. Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. I would actually contact her and let her know and find out from her what she wants me to do. Now again, do not come to me and say, hey coach, I spoke to her and she said blah. Y'all, I do not get into credit repair. Don't come to me. Go to her. She can talk to y'all, okay? She can talk to y'all. Yeah. You mean it's Trump? I cannot. Anyways, y'all, so they play it now. They can't be serious. We'll wait for them. Who who chooses on a Friday evening at 2:30 p.m. to mow their lawn? Who does that? Nobody. Right? Yeah, it's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me. But let's stay focused, okay? Let's stay focused. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Okay, y'all. So, oh, you can hear me good. Okay, great, good, great, good. Okay, good. So maybe it's just loud on my end. But it's like they keep getting closer and closer and closer, okay? Closer and closer. All right, y'all. So, here's the thing, y'all. There's something that I wanted to go over with y'all. How many of you guys come to Hawaii? I know, right? How many of you guys are currently actively looking for vehicles for your business? Okay, how many of you guys are actively looking for vehicle for your business? All right. We need you here. Okay, I'll come take a visit. I'll do like a seminar or something. Okay, Jean said I am. I am. Okay, I am. Okay, amazing. Me, I love it. Okay. Why does, I think, yeah, that's what I thought. Instagram, YouTube put on a filter. I can't figure that out. Okay, so how many of you guys have been to the dealership or contacted the dealership and the dealership said that they need your social security number for identification purposes only? How many of you guys have done that? You try to get a vehicle under the from the dealership, and the dealership said that they need your social security number for identification purposes only. Let me know. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have tried to apply for a vehicle under your business and the dealership said that they need your social security number for identification purposes. Drop a 1 for me. Okay, I see a couple of 1s on both sides. So here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to getting a vehicle under your business, you have to remember that your social security number is not a form of identification. It is not, okay? It is not. The dealership would even say to you is that they would even say, so let me tell y'all, they're getting so bold that they would even put it in a text message and tell you that they're not going to run your social. They only need your social for identification purposes only. Okay? That's how bold the dealership is getting now. But what I want you guys to keep in mind when it comes to getting a vehicle under your business, anytime that you give them your social security number, it's going to turn into a personal guarantee. No matter what, it's going to turn into a personal guarantee. Okay? So you have to remember to not furnish your social. They even go so far where they will tell you guys that it's the finance company that's requesting your social security number, right? So let me show you guys how you guys get a... And then they're blowing all this shit in my yard. All right, y'all, let me tell y'all what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off this live and I'm going to come back because to me, I just feel like it's too much background, my face, right? I feel like it's too much background noise. So y'all give me about 5 to 10 minutes and then come back on live and I got y'all because I cannot repost this. It's just too loud. Okay, it's just too loud. So I'll see y'all in about 5 to 10 more minutes. All right, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes and I got y'all. Make sure y'all bring y'all questions because I got y'all with any questions that y'all may have. All right, I got y'all covered. All right. Okay, let's see. Of course, when I'm about to get off, then they want to stop. It's the audacity. Living in the... Let me not even let me not even go there. This happened to me at Home Depot. So Home Depot is different, okay? Home Depot, you now have to... It's best if you send in the paper application with Home Depot, or if you actually go into Home Depot, make sure your profile is ready, okay? So let me go back into what I was saying with the dealership, y'all. So with the dealership, what they do is they're even getting so bold where they will text you guys and say, hey, we are not going to run your... Well, they never say they're not going to run. This is why y'all have to be careful. So they never say that they're not going to run. They will say that the finance company said that they need your social for identification purposes only. And we have to submit your application with your social security number, but it's only for identification purposes, right? To make sure that there is no fraud. That's what they'll tell you, to make sure there's no fraud. So here's how you work around that. Your first step whenever you guys get a message from the dealership that says that, first of all, that's the first step with them providing guilt, basically, right? But here's the thing, y'all. It's not the dealership that's going to get in. It's not the finance company that's going to get in trouble. Or I should say it's not the dealership that will get in trouble. It's the finance company, right? The finance company rebuttal is, we didn't ask for your social security number. The dealership gave us your social security number, right? That's going to be the finance company rebuttal. Even though you have proof from the dealership saying that the finance company required your social security number for identification purposes only, the dealership know that they're the middleman, right? They know that they're the middleman. So they can always go and blame it on the finance company. So here's what I want you guys to do. If you guys run into the situation where the dealership comes to you and say, hey, we need your social security number, or the finance company needs your social security number for identification purposes only, your next response to the dealership outside of telling them that you're not looking to personal guarantee, right? So that will be your next step. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'm not interested in personal guarantee in this, okay? The business stands alone on its own. Now, if they keep pushing the fact and say, well, it's not us, it's a finance company, they said that they only need your socials for identification purposes only, your next response to them should be, so you're trying to tell me right now that you're going to guarantee me, make sure you put that word in there, you're going to guarantee me that the dealership is not, that the finance company is not going to run my social security number. This is what you're telling me. I will put guaranteed in big, bold letters, okay? Because let's just say hypothetically they run your social, not hypothetically because they're going to run your social security number. Your social security number is not for identification purposes. When you guys get pulled over by the cops, do the cops ask you for your social to identify you? No, they ask you for your driver's license. So this is what you want to make sure that you furnish to the dealership. You want to furnish your ID, not your social security number. They're going to 200% PG you. But here is how you, let's just say you guys didn't listen to anything that I told you guys to do, right? Because some of you guys do not listen to anything I tell you guys to do. Let's just say some of you guys do not listen to what I tell you guys to do, and you guys go and you give them your social anyways. But now you have backup, because now your backup said, hi, Mr. I'm going to say Mr. Brown. Hi, Mr. Brown. Thank you for getting back to me. Please respond back that you 150% guarantee that the dealership is not going to utilize my social security number as a form of running my personal credit. Because again, I do not want to personal guarantee it, right? Because you don't want to personal guarantee it. So now if you get a response, so I'm almost 2,000% positive that a dealership is going to say to you, well, we can't guarantee that the finance company is going to not run your social security number. But you just told me that they needed my social for identification purposes only. So how could you not guarantee that they're not going to run my social? You sound crazy, Mr. Dealership, okay? So y'all, let's get into this really quick, okay? Dealership script. Hi, my name is Patrice. I am the president of Hearst Vault. I'm interested in getting a vehicle under my business. This particular vehicle, make sure you have the VIN number. Interested in getting a vehicle under my business. They reply back, hey, no problem, Patrice. Any information that can we bring you in for a test drive? I'm not interested in coming in for a test drive. It does not suit my schedule at this moment. Please send me a video of the vehicle. I would love to see the tires. That's a very important part. I want to see the tires, okay? And I want to make sure there's no dents on the car. No problem, Ms. Jordan. Let's create that video for you. They send you the video, you reply back, you say, okay, great, thank you very much. I would like to get a business application, okay? Business application. Once they send you the business application, make sure the business application is not asking you for personal guarantee. You fill out all your business information, including your business checking account. Because remember, with your checking account, nobody has access to your checking account. The finance company want to make sure that when it's time for them to get paid, that you have an active business checking account, okay? Nobody can go into your bank account without your permission, because they got to call the bank, they got to have your social, they got to have your passcode, and so on and so forth. So giving them your checking account is not a problem. It's only for the finance company, so they know that they can get their money back when it's time for them to get their money back, all right? Now, when we get to that point, you submit your application, and the dealership comes back now and they say, hey, we need your social security number because the finance company wants us to submit your application with your social security number. Okay? That is red flag number one. My next message to them is, so you already ran the application, so the finance company already told you that I have to submit my social. They will say, well, no. We have worked with the finance company before, and the finance company always comes back for social. Thank you again for the information. As mentioned, I am not looking to personal guarantee. I already have 2 vehicles under my business that did not require personal guarantee because my business stands alone, okay? From there now, the dealership should say, okay, no problem, let's go ahead and get this submitted. If you have a hardball person where they keep coming back and saying, well, no, the finance company is asking us to submit it. We totally understand that you don't want a PG, but we are only asking it for identification purposes only. Mr. Dealership, you work for the dealership. You are not the finance company. Why you keep asking me for my social? Because the finance company is not asking me for my social. The dealership is asking me for my social, right? Big difference. Because if the finance company was asking me for my social, you would have submitted that application, and you did not submit my application, so you don't know if the finance company is requiring for me to have a social security number. Excuse me, for me to provide my social as a form of identification. You guys have to be on top of the game. You have to show up as a professional, because when you guys do not show up as a professional, the dealership is going to sit here and they're going to run you guys all around the circle, right? Let's just say you have not a finance, a dealership person who, a salesman, right? Because remember, they're salespeople. Let's say you have a salesperson that keeps pushing. I appreciate your feedback. Please connect me with a finance manager. I would like the finance manager to give me a call. Okay? Or you can do your due diligence and call the dealership yourself and ask for the finance manager. Let them know that you're trying to submit an application. You're not looking to personal guarantee it. Okay? Again, do not give out a whole bunch of information. You do not have to give out a whole bunch of information like I was talking to the sales guy and he said blah, 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 blah. You don't need to do all of that. Okay? You can do your due diligence and contact the dealership yourself and and specifically ask for the finance company. If you get somebody that comes on and they say, well, our finance manager is not available at the moment. Can I help you with something? No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Do you know when he or she will be available? Okay. Now, if you want to, you can leave your phone number to have them call you back, but I'll do my due diligence and call back. Okay. Because once again, it is not the dealership job, it's the salesperson, right? Because it's not even the dealership overall. It's a salesperson. You are selling me a car. You cannot tell me you need my social security number to submit my application, because we're not doing the deal with you. We're doing the deal to a third party, or I should say you the third party, right? But in this case, we're doing the deal through a third party person, okay, which is a finance company. Did you submit my application? Okay. Did you submit my application, and did the dealership ask, and did the finance company ask you for my social? Well, no, I didn't submit the application. Usually they ask. At that point, I'm wasting my breath. Okay? At that point, I am wasting my breath when it comes to dealing with the dealership. Okay? Yeah, I know you guys can hear me. They need to log out and log back in. And a lot of those people are bots, y'all. So don't even entertain, okay? Everyone, you PG for Home Depot, Sam's Club, and gas card loads. Everybody, what's happening? What? You do not PG for Sam's Club. You do not PG for Lowe's. You do not PG for Home Depot. None of that. You do not PG for gas cards, okay? I don't know where you got that from, Brittany, but you are part of the wrong community, my dear. You just have to make sure that your business profile is built properly and that you're building business credit the right way. We do not PG Sam's Club. We do not PG Lowe's. We do not PG gas cards. And for those of you guys who don't know what PG is, it's called personal guarantee, okay? Please help me choose a virtual office company. Nigel, we do not use virtual offices. We use corporate address, okay? If you want a proper corporate address, you have options. So on my Bosses Build Business Credit website, my ebook, we have corporate addresses in all 50 states, okay? So whatever state that you're in, you'll be able to, you need to go purchase the book and get whatever address we recommend, okay? If you want more live support, then you can book a profile breakdown with me, or you have an option where this weekend we have a masterclass, okay? The masterclass is valued at $5,000, but for Sunday only, we're doing it at $299. So for all of y'all who've been complaining about my prices all year, okay? Every one of y'all should be in this masterclass. Once a year, I do a masterclass where I do it for super cheap to basically give back to the community in general, okay? It's valued at $5,000, but it's going to be at $299 this weekend, okay? If you guys want to get into the masterclass, it's on my website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com. Go under courses, and you're able to join us in the masterclass. For the masterclass, we're going to be talking about vehicles. We're going to be doing Airbnbs. We're going to be doing business credit. We're going to be talking about how to get your business unflagged on Google, so on and so forth. Okay. Hey, Natasha. If a business is registered in another state, how would that work? So who's that? Mr. 11. Mr. 11, your question is not clear. So you said if a business is registered in another state, how would that work? How would what work? So y'all can start to drop y'all questions now. So definitely drop y'all question. But when y'all ask questions, ask me a question, right? I don't want to have to read between the lines. So how would that work in regards to what? Okay. Oh, thank you, Natasha girl. How much is your consultation? Y'all, we have options. Go to my website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and choose the option that works best for you. Okay? Choose the option that works best for you. So going back to what I was saying in regards to the dealership, we want to make sure that we show up as the expert, because when you guys don't show up as the expert, the dealership, and it's kind of cold in Vegas, y'all. And that just happened today. Like, it was good just yesterday. And then today, all of a sudden, it's a little bit chilly. Well, it's not cold, it's just chilly. And I'm used to the Vegas heat, okay? So, yes, dealership. So you guys have to show up as the expert. When you guys do not show up as the expert, the dealership is going to run circles around you, okay? They're going to run circles around you. So you have to show up as the expert. Never give your social security number, because it's not for identification purposes only. Even in a masterclass this weekend, I'm going to show you guys when to use your social security number for real identification purposes, right? Not fake identification purposes like the dealership telling you that they want your social. Either way, your personal credit should be locked whenever you guys are applying for vehicles under your business. It should be locked regardless, okay? Just finished talking to Wayne. Yes, I love it. Did you sign up for services with them? Should I go LLC or C-Corp? I mean, Nigel, if you're asking me, I'm going to tell you C-Corp. But again, why? Why are you looking to go LLC versus C-Corp, right? Remember, LLC, limited liability company. Limited, okay? Limited liability company. But I will always go C-Corp. I received a Sam's Club business through my business. I received a Sam's Club business through my business. How can I get NAV Prime to recognize that? Tammy, who's that? Tommy. Tommy, say what now? How do you get NAV Prime to recognize? So, okay, so thank you for that, Tammy. So, credit cards. Y'all, NAV is a third-party company. NAV has nothing to do with recognizing your credit cards. Remember, it's the bureaus, the major bureaus. Dun & Bradstreet, well, Dun & Bradstreet don't really report a lot of credit cards, but Experian and Equifax is where you guys will see your reporting for credit cards, okay? NAV is a third-party company, third party, okay? They report as a trade line. They're a monitoring service. When you think of NAV, think of Credit Karma. The information is most of the time not accurate anyways, okay? They are a third-party monitoring company. They're not somebody who you check for credit cards, okay? Yes, been with them 2 years now, I think. Trying to get set up a holding company. Yes, okay, love it, love it, love it. Y'all got to get y'all holding companies in place for this asset protection, y'all. We don't know what the world about to turn into with this election, everything else that's happening, y'all. I love it. Congratulations. Let's see. That was my question. Can you register your business in one state and get Airbnb or cars in another state with that business? Of course you can, y'all. My business is in New York City. All of my vehicles and my properties and stuff is in, where am I? Nevada, okay? It's in Nevada. Again, you have to understand how to operate a business. McDonald's is in every single city and state, okay? McDonald's have a headquarters, one headquarters, and it may be, let's just say Chicago. It's in Chicago, but McDonald's has franchise all over the world, okay? Remember, McDonald's is not about food. McDonald's is about real estate, okay? If y'all really look at where each McDonald's is located, it's prime real estate, y'all. They don't focus on the, well, they do focus on the food, but their thing is not food. Their thing is real estate, okay? Think about that. Let's see. How long does it take for eCredible and Fair Figure to report usually? It depends. It depends on when you sign up with them. It can be anywhere between 30 to 45 days. Sometimes it can be a lot faster depending on when you sign up with them. Okay? It's kind of like, let it remind like an authorized user, right? So let's say an authorized user, the next time they report today is what, the 18th. The next time they report is the 17th, okay? So you have to wait until the 17th of next month because you bought the card on the 18th, but they reported the day before. So with the authorized user, you got to wait until the next following month on the 17th for them to report, okay? I love you because you keep it real. I do my best, y'all. I do my best. They are denying me because they cannot identify me. Who is denying you? Sorry, I'm answering questions, y'all. So when you say they, who is they? Thank you. So you recommend C-Corp over LLC? Y'all, listen. I am not a tax preparer, okay? I'm not a tax preparer. Okay, let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm not a tax preparer. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a guru, all the extra stuff that people be trying to tell y'all they are, okay? What I am is a mother of one who is an immigrant who have learned her way through the process, okay? This is why I'm an educator versus anything else. Don't call me a guru. Don't call me boss. No, I'm an educator, okay? If y'all want to call me Patrice, y'all want to call me Miss Jordan, y'all want to call me Coach P, whatever works for y'all. Just don't call me guru and don't call me boss. I really despise the word boss, okay? By the way, FYI, okay? I do not like the word boss. But if you're asking me my professional opinion, yes. C-Corp over LLC. LLC is limited liability company, which means that the liability is limited. You at some point are still held responsible for certain things within the LLC. When you're dealing with S-Corps now, S-Corps is what we consider flow-through company. So whatever profit is left over from an S-Corp at the end of the year, it flows to you personally, okay? C-Corps, on the other hand, are the mother of all businesses, okay? C-Corp is where the money reside, the money reside, the money reside. Hey, Tiffany. I've been watching her. She been killing it. But it's where the money resides, y'all, okay? Where the money resides. This is why I've been pushing to you guys for the longest, that stock certificate in the back of that corporate kit. Hence why for the last 2 years, I keep telling y'all, go to Laughlin, get y'all corporate kit. Because C-Corp is how you get your money. You can literally utilize your C-Corp and fund your other businesses. So if you have an LLC, again, y'all, I'm putting a disclaimer out. I'm not a tax professional. I'm not giving y'all legal advice. I'm giving y'all my opinion, okay? So if you have an LLC, you do not have to close the LLC. You can get an age corporation, C-Corp to be exact, okay? And then you can put the LLC under the C-Corp, right? So now your C-Corp is where your money is. So you get, let's say $1 million. Because y'all got to remember, when it comes to C-Corps, that's where the money is. So all these people running around talking about y'all can get $25,000 for your LLC, $50,000, no documentation, learn. That's cute money. We don't want cute money in 2025, okay? We want that every time you go to the bank, $500,000, $1 million with a C-Corp if you know how to use it, okay? Now you have your C-Corp, and let's say you put 3 LLCs under your C-Corp. You can now get a property under this one, a property under this one, a property under this one. But you utilize the C-Corp to fund the look, listen. All right, I'm done with that. Okay, I'm done. Let's see. You killing it too. Thank you, girl. Okay, so OTB switch us to S-Corp. So OTB is a little bit different. They switched me to an S-Corp as well too, okay? Yes, the parent company. They switched me to an S-Corp as well too, because that means that you're making money, okay? So what I did besides, not what I did, sorry. What you can do besides having just an S Corp, because OTB is a tax professional, okay? They're able to tell you, okay, do this instead of doing this, okay? Hence why I recommend them, okay? So OTB tax, if you guys are looking for your real tax strategist, okay? They are what we consider an EA, enrolled agent. They know all of the tax codes. They're going to advise you the best way possible to maximize your deduction, okay? So if you guys do not have a real tax team, or your tax team is playing the fool, you want to go to OTB tax. You want to ask for Courtney, and you want to let Courtney know that Patrice from Her Secret Vault referred you, okay? Right? Right? 1 second, y'all. All right. I am an S Corp and was able to get was able to get 350K from Bank of America. Yes, y'all. S Corps and C Corps are different game, different ball game, okay? But it's that same $350,000 you got from Bank of America, had you had a C Corp, you probably would have gotten $1 million. Okay, it's a different, you got to understand the playing field that you guys are doing, okay? The playing field, right? Yes, OTB. O as in Oscar, T as in Tom, B as in boy, tax. The lady's name is Courtney. She has an amazing team, y'all, an amazing team, okay? Give them a call, set up a consultation, let them know you're looking for tax services, and let them know that Patrice from Her Secret Vault sent you. They are not regular CPAs. CPAs are certified by the state board. They are what you considered an EA. An EA, which is an enrolled agent, is certified through the IRS. Big difference. Big difference. They know all of the tax loophole. Let me tell you, I learned how to hire my kids properly from OTB, okay? I learned how to maximize my deduction from OTB, okay? I learned about the Augusta law, or rule, I should say, from OTB. Listen, if your tax professional is not tax professional in you, then you need to switch teams, okay? They should be helping you through your process, not making you liable. Even infinite banking, y'all. My infinite banking policy, that when I did it, I got her information. I got their information from OTB, which was my tax professional, right? Becoming your own bank. My tax team is literally guiding me as I'm growing as a business owner, okay? This is what your tax team is supposed to do. Somebody said, "Oh dang, I only needed 350 though." Nobody only needs 350, okay? Nobody only needs 350, because if you only needed 350, that means that you're not thinking outside of the box. That's what their company is called, OTB, outside the box, right? So it means that you're not thinking outside of the box, because had you have had $1 million, you got your 350 anyways. What can I do with the remaining balance of this money? Ooh, let me get into real estate. Ooh, let me get into investing. Ooh, let me get an infinite banking policy. Ooh, let me get a high yield savings account, right? Got to think outside of the box. Yes, I talked to Brian last week. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let me switch over to YouTube really quick. I was thinking about owing all of that, but you shouldn't have to owe it. You have to think about it. You have to think as an investor, right? And so I've had conversation with friends before. I'm just like, you're not thinking outside of the box at all, right? So you shouldn't owe that money, right? Have a plan for it. Okay, let's just say you have to pay back. I'm gonna give you, let's just say $5,000. Let's say that you have to pay back $5,000 per month, okay? What is $5,000 times that by 12, okay? I won't touch that, because I know at the end of the day, or matter of fact, I will touch it. I will touch it, but I will take it out and put it in a high yield savings account. So when it's time to pay that $5,000 per month, I'm growing interest off of that money, right? That's been sitting in there. The money I got to pay back, but now I'm making money on top of making money. right? The remaining balance now, I'm using that to invest into real estate. I'm using that to get an infinite banking policy where now I can borrow against the policy where I am my own bank. I'm paying myself back, okay? I'm not paying the bank back. I'm paying myself back. We got to think outside the box. 5K a month for the next 10 years. 5K a month for the next 10 years. So within the first 2 years, you should be making $350,000 back. Easy. So the next what was that? 8 years. The next 8 years, you ain't got nothing but leverage. You got to have a plan outside of the box. Easy, right? Outside of the box. I love it. Okay, let's see. Okay, identity I was talking about over here. Let's see. So basically, when going into the dealership, have business set up properly, and confidence is key. Yes, but do not go into the dealership. Do everything online. Nav Prime, they are monitoring service for your business. Yes, Nav Prime is only monitoring, y'all. Only monitoring. Whenever you see a McDonald's, they typically own the entire intersection. Exactly. They are real estate professionals. Okay, real estate. I have a 6-figure business and want to expand running it as a sole prop. What? I'm looking into purchasing a sole prop. Ooh. So you're not running a business. You got a hobby. You're not running a business. A sole prop is a hobby. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. Hobby, y'all. That's my accent kicking in. Okay. You need a business. You got a 6-figure hobby. Okay. We need you to have a 6-figure business. Definitely the Extreme University. When I buy a C-Corp, do I need to buy an age corporation? Of course. You don't want anything under 4 years, okay? That is not going to help you to get into money. No, I just getting into it too. A whole new ball game, absolutely. Hello, what's the best way to sell my LLC? I don't want a new business to keep my, I don't want the new buyer to keep my name. Okay, so should I dissolve it and have the buyer take ownership with her own name and EIN? That defeats the purpose of selling a business. When you are selling a business, the buyer wants the business. So you cannot tell the buyer, I don't want you to use my name. The whole point of them buying the business is to use the name. Like, what's the big deal? You build a great legacy. Sell them the business. They're not wanting to dissolve, because if they dissolve a business, dissolving the business means that you're closing down that business, so you cannot sell it anyways. Okay? But if you're really, I'll say, stuck on it, do a business name change. But I know me personally, if I am buying a business from somebody, I want the business I am buying. You cannot tell me that you don't want me to have the name. We agreed on a business. You're going to sell me the business, but you don't want me to buy the name? I will pull out of that deal immediately. Okay? Immediately. Is there one company that you can actually use that shows your business credit score, and actually shows what company is reporting? Experian, I have NAV, Equifax shows. So y'all, unfortunately with the Business Credit Bureau, there's no way for you guys to actually see the vendors that's reporting, right? Especially on Dun & Bradstreet. But there is a way for you guys to identify it. When you guys start building business credit, see how Dun & Bradstreet reports. So if you know you have NAV and they report it as a net 30, you know that's NAV. If you have, and I'm just going to say Uline, you have Uline and they report that as, what they report that as? They report it as, oh my gosh, dang it, I haven't used Uline forever. Packing, they report it as packing. You know that that's Uline, right? So that's how I personally have been able to identify what vendor is what. Thank you, packing. Yes, that's how I've been able to identify what vendor is what, right? When it comes to NAV Prime, they also report that as not net 30. They also report that as net 30. They also report it on NAV, right? They also report it as a cash account, not net 30, sorry, a cash account, right? So as you guys start to build business credit, watch how they report, and then you will be able to identify for yourself which vendor it is, okay? Which vendor it is. So on NAV, when they report to Dun and Bradstreet, Tiffany, they actually report as cash account, right? They report as a cash account. Business services, you're gonna see business services more on like your what's it called, business, not business t-shirt shop, what they call it, business wise, right? Business wise, you're gonna see those type of reporting. So you guys just need to monitor your own business credit to see how they're reporting, and then at the same time, you may see one thing, I may see something else, but 9 out of 10, all the information is the same. Okay, let's see. So yeah, back to the LLC. If you guys are selling a business, you cannot tell me that after we agreed on something that you no longer want to sell me the business because you don't want me to have the name. So then keep the name yourself. I don't want the business, right? I'm going to go buy another business, because the reason that people buy businesses is because businesses that they buy already has a presence. The business that they buy is already well known. So why? Okay, for instance, McDonald's, you go to buy a business from McDonald's. And then you say to McDonald's, well, I don't want you to have I don't want to have the name McDonald's. I want to change it to Burger King. Well, not Burger King, because Burger King got their own. But I want to change it to McMac. McDonald's is not doing that. It's all about branding. McDonald's is well known. And then why would you want to even change your McDonald's business name to McMac, right? It's a status that McDonald's have. When people see the business, they see McDonald's like, oh, McDonald's, right? So you can't try to sell your business to somebody and then say, well, I don't want them to have my name. Well, then keep your business. The customers know exactly. The customers 150% knows the name. Absolutely. Okay. Hi, I have a corporate address that have the address when building. Hi, I have a corporate address that I have the address with this suite number. Do I have to use the suite and number with the address when building business credit? So that is a great question. However, I don't know the address itself, but I tell you guys all the time, do your research, okay? Do your research. If the suite number is flagging you, do not use the suite number. If the suite number is legit, use the suite number, right? But sometimes the suite number is what's flagging you guys and what makes the business address end up being bad, okay? What's the high yield savings account and how can I get one? Yes. So a high yield savings account is a very high interest payout. Okay. So there's a savings account called Western Alliance Bank. Okay. Western Alliance Bank, excuse me. You have to open up the account with at least $500. But then from there, you can put like $20 in, $5 in, $2 in. And the interest rate on that account is bananas, okay? So the interest rate was 5.34% on your money. The bank don't even pay us interest, okay? Or if they do pay us interest, they pay us point nothing, okay? But with the high yield savings account with Western Alliance Bank, you do have to open it up with $500. It's a minimum, $500. But that's the type of account that you just forget that the account is there. And then probably in about a year, 2, 3, 4 years or whatever, you actually go look into the account and see all your money working for you, right? But they do pay 5.34%, or they used to. Now they're only paying 4.99%, which is still good. That is still good for a bank to pay you interest, okay? For those of you guys who are in e-commerce, if you guys are not utilizing Sizzle, you need to utilize Sizzle. Sizzle pays you 5.34% on the money that comes into the account. I need y'all to keep up. Okay? Sizzle pays you 5.34% on the money that you have in your account. Y'all, come on now. Come on. What are some good websites to buy Age Corporation? Just go to Laughlin. Go to Laughlin. I've seen people charge $10,000 $15,000, $20,000 for an H corporation? No. Just go to Laughlin, ask for Brent. Let Brent know that Patrice from Hersey Gavor referred you, and go get your H corp from them. It's much cheaper. Let's see. She will still have the contract, the business says, but she's not wanting to run the company the way I have ran it. That's why I don't want. But that's not your decision. That's not your decision. Most people who buy another company is not gonna run it the way that you want them to run it. But she's buying the name. She's buying the name, and she's buying the status of the company. So it's not your decision to not want her to have the name. If you don't want her to have the name and you kind of attach to it, which I totally understand, just sell the company to somebody else. But it's not your decision. Once she buys the company from you, she can run that business however she wants to. She can run in the ground if she wanted to, right? Not saying that she should, but she can run in the ground if she wanted to, okay? Is it a bad idea to take from my savings to pay what? Is it a bad idea to take from my savings to pay 10K for a business under my business EIN and give the finance company to take up the remaining? What? That is a crazy idea. You know, you can buy a house for $10,000. A down payment on a house is $10,000. A down payment on 2 investment properties is $10,000. A car, at the end of the day, even though we're getting it under our business, is still a depreciating asset. But we are using it for income, right? So we make money off of it. So technically, it's still depreciating asset, but it's an investment for us, right? It's an investment strategy. But you can buy 2 investment properties with $10,000. Would I personally do that? No. Can you do whatever you would like to do? Absolutely. Okay, let's see over here. All right, let me go back up. Let me see how far I can go back up. Okay. If I want to create an Airbnb business, what kind of website can I do to structure it on Google? What kind of website can you do? So you can do like Wix, GoDaddy. Are you talking about the build out? If you're doing a build out, just build it out the way it is, Airbnb. Or you can do it corporate leasing. Call it corporate leasing. Y'all got to get creative with it. The dealerships are so annoying. They told me my business doesn't have enough business credit, but I had an Airbnb under my business name. Should I move on to another? Of course. You can't just go to one dealership and then say, oh, they're so annoying. Of course. Go to 10, 15 dealerships. What if I already own a car but now want to transfer it into the business name? What can I do? Yes, so 2 things. One, if the car is currently owned, like if you paid it off, you can just go down to the DMV and do a title transfer, okay? So you're basically selling the car to the business, okay? So you will say, hey, I want to sell this, I sold this vehicle to my business, and the DMV will do a title transfer from your personal name to the business name. If you don't own the car, and you want to change it out of your personal name, you have to refinance, but you have to refinance with a different company. So you cannot, let's say Bank of America, you cannot go to Bank of America and then try to refinance with Bank of America. No, because Bank of America already have access to your social, right? So you want to refinance into the business name with a business account, all right? Rich people use custodial accounts first. So custodial account is kids. We're not talking about kids right now. We're talking about us as entrepreneurs and how we'll be able to maximize our dollar, okay? My daughter even has a custodial account, plus she has much more. So custodial account have nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. No one is going to run it the way you do. If you cared, then you wouldn't sell it. Right. Yeah, nobody is going to run your business the way that you want to run it, right? Take the 10K, get 2 cars for the... True, but I'll do investment properties. That's just me. If your business makes, it's okay to lend money to your business? If your business making money, maybe is what you're trying to say. Is it okay to lend money to your business? If your business, I'm assuming, is making money, is it okay to, I'm assuming you meant lend money to your business. You gonna have to break that down for me a little bit more. I think you're trying to say if your business is making money, can you lend money to your business, like another business or the same business? Because if it's the same business, that don't make any sense. The money coming into the business. You still own the car. Refinance out of the business into the business. Is it better to register a new business with a website that helps set it up, or is it better to use the state website? Is it better to register a new business with a website that helps you set it up? Well, so here's the thing, right? You guys utilize a lot of these companies, like, and these are like virtual people to help you guys set up these companies, but it's not set up properly, right? They're not thinking about business credit when they're setting up a business address for you. They're just giving you whatever. They're not thinking about your structure. They just heard you say you want to do LLC. You don't know if it's a managing member LLC, a member managed LLC. It's a big difference, y'all. Single member LLC, right? So you guys kind of put that in the hands of other people, and then when you guys find me, you're like, oh my God, somebody set up my LLC. It's not member managed. It's manager member managed or whatever, right? It's a big difference, y'all. So to answer your question, find somebody who is going to guide you the right way. Laughlin and Associates, highly recommend. Ask for Wayne. Let him know that Patrice sent you. When you get pushed back from the dealership, what do you do? So I actually literally just spoke about that for like the last 20 minutes. So you're gonna have to come back in and watch this video, because I gave you all the details on what to do. And then you probably want to be in my masterclass this weekend. That's going to, it's only $299, y'all. It's valued at $5,000, because everything that I do as a whole, I will be giving to you guys in that masterclass. And like I told you guys before, I do it once a year because I want to help out as many people as possible, right? It's not going to be $599, it's $299 for this weekend. How do I get a business grant to start up? Go to Renee Bob. What can I do? I applied for my case number, but they didn't accept my business address, because your business address is flagged. Okay, you need to do a change. Do you look up as a business address? Do I what? Do you look up as? Never is so prop, y'all. Never. Rewrite that question for me. Okay, let's see. Is it a bad idea to take from, oh, you said savings account, we talked about that. No, Sizzle, Sezzle. Okay, if you're in an e-commerce business, you should have a Sizzle. Sezzle. I want to buy a car but need to protect my credit. Can I get a vehicle through my business that won't affect my personal credit? You are talking to the #1 no PG business credit coach, okay? No PG, the #1 no PG when it comes to business vehicles. Of course you can. Look up my business on Equifax and my home address. It shows, however, I didn't register the business with the home address. Not sure what you're saying. I think I understand what you're saying. So here's another thing, y'all, about these home addresses, okay? Here's the thing. How many of you guys ever apply for EIN on your own? And that's probably your problem. Not problem, but you apply for an EIN on your own, and the EIN says, what is the principal's address? And you put your home address. When you put your home address and you get that EIN, now you have your home address on the EIN. So the business address has the Secretary of State documentation has your corporate address, and then your EIN has your home address. How many of you guys been in that position? All right, let's go back over here. I am following your book. I am starting my LLC tomorrow. I'm going into real estate. Should I put real estate? No, don't put real estate, but congratulations, but no, do not put real estate. Right. So y'all, the reason for that is that that's where the trick comes from. You should always have your corporate address on there, never your home address, right? Because y'all put your principal address. You are not the business is not you. So now you have your home address on the EIN and you have your Secretary of State information on the, you have your corporate address information on the Secretary of State documentation. I know a lot of y'all made that mistake. I made that mistake too before I knew what I knew now. Okay. My first house in my business. Okay, real estate investment on the LLC. I'm kind of confused. No, real estate is high risk. You should never put real estate on there. You can put enterprises. Not the backyard with the new hairstylist giving boss. Y'all, I so hate that word boss. I promise y'all. I hate that word boss. I'm trying to get used to it, but I'm just like, I'm just a girl from Trinidad, okay? I'm trying to help as many people as possible. All right. Will your car increase? It's good question. Good question. Will your car insurance increase once you transfer the car to your business? Question for you, Tommy. How much do you pay for insurance now? Let's start there. How can I get a one-on-one with you? One-on-one, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and you guys can book a 90-minute coaching session with me. You can book a one-on-one. There's multiple options. So if you go to bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com and go to my website, you can pick the best option that works for you, okay? I'm a single mom with only $2K to invest in. If you were in my shoes with bills overdue, how would you invest your 2K? I was in your shoes, okay? I was in your shoes. But guess what? I was a single mom too, and I think you had more money than me at the time, right? How would I invest it with bills and stuff overdue? I've always been that person to take a chance on myself. Always, okay? Always. I would create some sort of business, okay? But maybe try to piggyback off of a business already doing something, like maybe like an Amazon store, e-commerce store, go to TikTok, right? Start learning what's happening with TikTok and follow the trend on TikTok to be able to make money. Create a digital product. Digital product is free. You can create it for free. We got ChatGPT now. ChatGPT will create the whole book for you, okay? So multiple options. At the end of the day, you having the $2,000 to your name is not going to change the fact that your bills are still overdue, right? Because I've been there, right? I've been there, okay? Single mom, been there. Been borrowing from the corner store to be like, hey, do you mind if I get some sugar this weekend and some cereal and some milk for my daughter? I promise you when I get my check, I'm going to pay you on Friday. And sometimes I miss my whole payment, but they were so understanding because I would go the following week and I would pay them and I would give them a little extra tip, right? So I've been there. So that's what I'll personally do. What was my mistake with setting up the LLC? Now, since seeing Coach P, oh, that was your mistake with setting up your business with Bizb. Since seeing Coach P, I have figured out what I needed to change. Yeah, because a lot of y'all put your business in other people's hands. These people are just there to set up business. They're not going to say, oh, your address is bad, or you need a registered agent, or your business name is high risk. They're going to go by what you tell them. I have a 2-year-old business. I have 2 years business credit. I started out doing things not in order. You mentioned business structure and tiers. What products of yours do you recommend starting with to get all this on track? Definitely the Extreme University. Definitely the Extreme University. What's the name of my book? So this one is Business Vehicles EIN Only. Okay, so you can go to Amazon with the bestseller at the bottom, y'all. Bestseller. No. My daughter was like, somebody got bestseller and don't know how to act. And she sure did. And then we have Airbnb EIN Only. Okay. Airbnb EIN only. So you guys can type in my name on Amazon as Patrice S. Jordan, or you can type in the book names. Okay. If I do a net 90, will it take 90 days for it to report? Net 90 meaning that you pay back in 90 days. That's what net 90 means. I'm trying to get that straight now. Okay. How can we look that up? Look what up? How can we find online what address we use for the EIN? So just go to your EIN documentation. What's on your EIN? I'm learning, right? Shout out Trinidad. Yeah. Boop, boop. No, that's Jamaican. I'm kidding. Okay. 292 is a reason, Tommy, why I told you to give me that number. What were you talking about? Business vehicle insurance. So right now you're paying $272. What type of vehicle you have? That's the next question. Is it true that if I select manager member LLC that I could get bigger loans and funding? Absolutely. Because again, having an LLC and the way you have it structured is very different. You have your sole single member LLC, multiple member LLC, but you have to make sure that you put it in the proper way. Manager member, not member manage. It's a big difference, y'all. I'm sorry, did you say yes, enterprises? I paid $272 for car insurance. Will it increase? Okay, what type of car do you have right now, Tommy? How do you get a registered agent? Just go online, registered agent in my area or whatever state the business is in. Or you can call Laughlin. Call Laughlin. Hey, Patrice sent me. I need a registered agent, and they got you covered. Your hair is beautiful, by the way. Thank you. Thanks, Paula Gem. You're welcome. What if you want to pay someone to get it straight for you? Laughlin. Yep, Laughlin would do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I would still recommend giving them the address. They do all your corporate compliance. They do a phenomenal job, but still have your address. Okay. Do you call Dun & Bradstreet to do income verification, or can it be done online? It can be done online, or you can call them. So you have a okay, there we go. Perfect. Sorry, y'all. I had a important call that came in. Okay, so let me go back to Tommy really quick. So Tommy, you said your 2019 was a Buick. So okay, okay, so you have a 2019 Buick. Okay, you have a 2019 Buick that is in your business, is in your personal name, excuse me. So 2019 Buick that's in your personal name, and you pay $272 for insurance. Okay, I'm just gonna drop one of my cars. Okay, I have a 2023 Chevy Corvette that I pay $82 a month for. So your question was, if you switch your vehicle from your personal to your business, do you pay more insurance? In insurance, you're paying more in insurance for your business right now than I pay for all of my, well, not all of them, but 3 of my vehicles equate to your one vehicle. Maybe 4 of them. Because 3, because you said 272, 80, 16. Yeah, 4 of my vehicles equate to, damn, my hands is ashy. Jeez. 4 of my vehicles equate to one of your vehicles. So who is paying more in insurance? Jalea, bring me some lotion, please, because I am real ashy out here, sister. Okay? And y'all know in 2 seconds, y'all finna be talking about me. Coach, your hands was ashy up. It sure is. And no. Let's see. I have the conversation with Laughlin coming out. Yes, I love it. Okay. Can I list myself as a registered? No, you cannot list yourself as a registered agent. You are in the South, right, Patrice? I am in Las Vegas, okay? All right, let's go back over here and see what y'all saying to me over here. Just got my Dunn's number today. Congratulations. Received my book copy the day of release and been reading every day. Thanks for the wealth of knowledge. You are welcome. Do you help people in UK? No, I've the furthest I think I've had clients was like Hawaii. I've had a couple of people that's been like what's it called? Is it London? No. London is the UK. Oh my gosh, what is it called? So Hawaii and yeah, you might be right. It was the UK. You might be right because UK is really no different when it comes to vendors. Certain things, yes. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Somebody said facts. My car is $89, 2023 BMW. Tell them stop playing with you and your business, okay? In the class full on Sunday. Is the class full on Sunday? No. So so when I do discounted rates, I never really close the class out because you guys, I understand that it's something that I'm doing to help as many people as possible. Usually now if I do my regular rates, absolutely, I'm closing down the class immediately, okay? Thank you for your help. What steps do I need to take to get started purchasing a car through my business with no PG if I am calling or doing it online? So first step is making sure that your business is structured properly and then just hit the ground running. But again, if you are not too sure, join me this Sunday. I will be going over business vehicles as well, how to purchase a vehicle under your business as well. I bet you will want to know what car insurance we use. We'll see you on class on Sunday, okay? So y'all, it's not just about saying, hey, go use this car insurance, right? You have to understand how to use the car insurance. It's not just saying, hey, go to GM and get their insurance. No, because I need to explain to you guys how to use the insurance so that way you guys are not making mistakes. Yeah, that's it. No, she paid to play. Okay, Coach, your hair is bomb. Thank you. Y'all love to get on my live and like, can you? And then talking to the people in the comments. Hey, you only pay $89. Tell me how. Get in the class the same way he or she got in the class. Okay, and I'm sure she paid $2,000. Okay, I'm doing it this weekend for y'all for $299. So stop playing with y'all time and y'all energy and y'all money. Okay. What's the best code for property management? Management consultant. Thank you. Do you suggest to reinstate an LLC that was closed 2 years ago? Ooh. It depends. It depends. It depends. What's going on with the LLC? Where can I register? bossesbillbusinesscredit.com and then go to courses. Go to courses and you guys will be able to join me this weekend. And I will be giving y'all my insurance and everything. bossesbillbusinesscredit.com and go under courses. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I do this once a year, okay? That whole program, because we're doing Airbnb, we're doing business credit, we're doing vehicles, it's literally $5,000, okay? When you guys are coming in at $299 because it's something that I do at the end of the year to give back to the community as a whole. Taxes. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna put my business out there for a little bit. So before I rebirthed this company, I didn't know nothing about business back then. So I kind of let this business slide. When I was ready to, do what I'm doing now, one of my friends said to me, she was like, I was like, hey, what should I do, name the business? She was like, keep Her Secret Vault. I like that. And I was like, Her Secret Vault. Okay. So when I was getting ready to restart or start this business, my business was not in compliance. So that's what you have. But there's different levels to this. Okay. So at the time, I had only owed $100. I think it was like about 2 or 3 years. I had only owed $100. So I paid $100 because now I kept the age. So now I have a 10-year business. Okay. So coming into the game, I came into the game with it was 6 years at the time, but it's 10 years now. Okay. Going on 11 years. But had I came into the game with a brand new business, I would have been 4 years in business versus 10 years in business. You see the difference? So if you can save your business because it's like a light tax situation, save the business, right? Because you keep the age of the business. Been able to build business credit with no problem, get vehicles with no problem, buy properties with no problem, because I had an age business. Okay, big difference. And YouTube, y'all are dying over here. Let me plug y'all in a little bit. All right. Can you change your code once LLC already structured? So it won't be suspended. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out here today. So you don't necessarily need to change your code with the Secretary of State. You want to pay attention to like the banks, NAV, like those type of places, Dun & Bradstreet, that require the proper code. Make sure you put the proper code there. Somebody said, how long is a class on Sunday? I am trying not to leave the live. So y'all, I never put time on my class, okay? So when I launched these 2 books, let me wipe some of this lotion off. When I launched these 2 books right here, we will, and mind you, okay, first of all, back it up. So let me tell y'all the real deal when it comes to running a business, okay? I promoted both of these books being 99 cents, okay? So the digital download was 99 cents, and then the paperback was $5.99. Y'all, the truth, okay, the truth, Amazon did not release this book at 99 cents. So I'm over here, y'all probably didn't even tell. I was over here panicking, right? Because people are like, hey, you said it was gonna be 99 cents. Why is it $5.99? First of all, really, why is it $5.99? You still getting a major deal, right? But Amazon did not release this book at 99 cents. They released this one at 99 cents for the digital download, and then $5.99 for the paperback, right? I think it took Amazon 24 whole hours, y'all, to release this book, right? But either way, y'all, it still falls back on me, right? So people be like, oh, well, it's not my fault, it's Amazon. No, it's my fault. I was uneducated with the book publishing process, okay? So I had made some changes to make the book 99 cents, but they did not approve it until the next day, y'all, the next day. So I'm over here. When I say improvising as a mother, I was improvising on the live. I'm like, no, the book is only $5.99. Some people's like, you said 99 cents. You did not launch the book at 99 cents. And you are right. So technically it still falls back on me because that's what I promoted. However, Amazon was like, no, absolutely not, right? But when they did put it for 99 cents, I went back and said, hey guys, due to Amazon not releasing the book at 99 cents, I will do a one-time promo for you guys at 99 cents, right? And I made it right. But welcome to book launch, y'all. Welcome to book launch. So the whole point of me saying that is that we were on that live for 7 hours of free, because it was free training, right? Because people had questions. There was like damn near 300 people on that live, y'all, right? And I'm never the person to be like, oh no, we got to go. So I never put time on my classes, but realistically, y'all, I think we're going to be there for about 2-3 hours, okay? I never put times on my class because I don't want to rush people and I don't want people to rush me. Somebody said we was on that live with the book for 8 hours. Was it 8 hours? I think, well, it was close to 8 hours. It was close to 8 hours of free, y'all, free information. So that's why I be telling y'all, whenever I come and I do things like this, y'all better take advantage of it, because then y'all love to email me and y'all be like, hey, I missed the sale. Can you run it again? Nope. I'm already in 2025, right? So the whole point of me doing this class on Sunday is to give you guys everything that we have learned during the year, because I'm moving into 2025. I don't know about you, but I'm in 2025, okay? We already got a plan for what we're doing in 2025. I'm not looking back into 2024. I'm already in 2025. And we can ask as many questions as, absolutely, absolutely. So the way I do my teaching is that I do my coaching first, okay? Once I do my coaching, then I open it up to questions, and you guys can ask any question that you want. We also going to be doing unflagging your business on Google, listing your business on Google. So, okay. So if you are a person who business is already flagged on Google, okay, you want to be in this class, because I'm going to show you guys how to unflag your business and how to list your business on Google, okay? We'll be doing business vehicles, Airbnb, business credit. We'll be doing address verification. So some of you guys have bad addresses. We'll also be doing how to properly structure your business, which I will be looking at some of you guys' profile live in the class, okay? So this is why it's important for you guys to get in the class, because even with a profile breakdown that's 45 minutes, it's going to cost you, what is it, is it $5.99? It's going to cost you $5.99 on my website, right? But I'm also doing profile breakdowns. I want to look at some of you guys Dun & Bradstreet. I want to look at your nav. I want to look at your online presence. I want to look at your social media. I want to give you guys everything that you guys need to be successful, okay? Where is the advanced courses? So the advanced courses also on my website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and you want to click on Extreme University. Or you can do one-on-one coaching with me. So I also have one-on-one coaching on my website for 8 weeks. So I will coach you for 8 weeks with the one-on-one. Somebody says she always dropping gems, y'all. Then them books are so worth it. Promise you. Yes. So y'all, make sure y'all go on Amazon and write me a review. Please don't just tell people it's worth it. Go on Amazon and write me a review. If you like it, please give me a 5-star review on Amazon. Happy Friday, Coach. Loving to hear. Thank you. Sorry, sis. As a new LLC, okay. So y'all, a lot of y'all are new to my page. Never apologize for asking a question. Okay, 3 things. Okay, let me put a disclaimer out there to all my new people. Okay, 3 things you guys will learn about me. Do not apologize for asking questions that you feel that you do not know. There's no question as a stupid question. Okay, so do not apologize when you're getting ready to ask a question. Okay, my goal is to help you guys. No question is a stupid question. 2, I hate the word boss. So if you want to call me sis, you want to call me Coach P, you want to call me Patrice Jordan, you want to call me Patrice S. Jordan, you want to call me Miss Jordan, just don't call me boss and don't call me guru, okay? Do not call me boss and do not call me guru, okay? And then it was 3 things. Never apologize. The guru part, and then it was something else. Look, something else. Moving on. You are welcome. Okay. As a new LLC, do you still suggest net 30 credit accounts to start with credit or no? So you can now use subscription-based vendors. Net 30s are really dead, y'all. Honestly, it's dead. That one-on-one coaching price, absolutely $5K, ain't it? I know it should be $20K, right? You are absolutely right. It should be $20,000. You are absolutely right. Is there any ways you can become a net 30? Is there any way is there any way we can become a net 30, like selling products like those big net 30 companies? Yeah, of course. You just got to do your research. Yes, definitely subscription-based vendors. Make sure that you join me this this Sunday. All right, let's go over here to y'all. Can I list myself as a registered agent? No, 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 no. Does the insurance cover the owner or just the drivers? Both. Mine covers me. How do I, how, how to get the insurance is the, huh? What's your favorite ways to invest, to leverage business credit? I love the real estate side of it. So I'm also what you guys call a hard money lender. And I also go after real estate people who need vendors like Home Depot, Lowe's. That's why I have all of them, Sherwin-Williams, Floor & Decor. So in that way I can just extend a line of credit to them. Obviously I'm getting my money on the cut as well too. But real estate for sure. If you have an LLC, is it okay to be a president of the company? So y'all, we have to understand how this works. With an LLC, you are considered a manager. With a corporation, you are considered the president. The titles are very different. Coach Pia, thank you so much for teaching us. I have an 80 paydex score and a 91 experience. Congrats. I applied for a Sam's Club card, but couldn't get past the PG because you need a Sam's Club store card, not the Sam's Club MasterCard. It was amazing, right? They definitely was complaining about 99 cents, but y'all got to remember that when a lot of people find me, and I totally get it. This is why us as entrepreneurs, it is what it is, because a lot of these people were not my actual core members. They found me from a reel. So it's like, well, you said 99 cents, but it is what it is. We made it work. Okay, I made up for it. 8 hours of extra training. Sign up now. Amazing. Well, I know where my tax refund is going. Not where your tax refund is going. Let's see. I hear Equinox gas cards are bad. What is your intake? You heard that it's bad? Why did you hear it's bad? Tell me why you heard it was bad. Tell me why you heard it was bad. I would love to hear why you heard it was bad. Okay, let's see. Sam's Club Business MasterCard. What about it? What about Sam's Club Business MasterCard? How do you know your business is flagged on Google? So you know your business is flagged on Google when it does not show up on Google. And you can also log into Gmail and Gmail will tell you. Okay? This lady said gas card benefits for companies rather. This lady said gas cards benefits for the companies rather than your credit. So that's the third thing I don't like, y'all. Stop telling me about other people, okay? Because let me give you a whole bunch of reasons. One, how many people are in trucking? Matter of fact, let's do a quick research. Doo-doo-doo. Let's do a really quick research. How many people started, trucking, trucking companies, companies in 2023? Let's see. As of July 2023, there were 475,371 registered, registered for hire carry, which is 96% an increase from June 2020, okay? So 2023, we had 475,000 people 371, okay? Then it says in 2023, driver turnover was 19%, down from 22% the previous year. So the previous year, there was 22.5% previous year of turnovers. This year was only 19%, right? Then it says trucking, well, I guess they meant to say trucking. Trucking is expected to grow from 11.3 billion tons in 2023 to 14.2 billion tons in 2034. Say what now? And they say gas cars don't benefit who? Okay? Don't benefit who? Now let's do this. Let's go to let's type in trucking. Okay. On Facebook, there are groups on here that has, let's see, 4,835 members, 3.1 members, 3,000 members, 3.2K members, 14,000 members, 3.1 members, 26,000 members, 11,000 members, 9.1 members, 1.4 members, 16,000 members, 3.2, 4.5, and they said gas cars don't benefit who? First of all, one of my students right now has a gas card, $101,000. Guess what she's doing? She is absolutely renting out that gas card, so it doesn't benefit who? First of all, I'm taking at least $1,000 deposit. Then I'm giving you a certain amount of money, y'all, $11.3 billion in the trucking industry. You don't think some of them people can benefit from utilizing your gas card? People like to talk, y'all. People like to talk. That benefited me greatly, okay? That benefits me greatly. Every month, you can bring in about a $10,000, depending on how high your gas card limit is. If that's not benefit, I don't know what benefit is. Let's say you want to go on the low end, $2,000 extra a month. How many of y'all can use $2,000 extra a month? How many of y'all can utilize $10,000 extra a month? How many of y'all can benefit from $5,000 extra a month? But gas cars don't benefit. I love the energy. Them gas cards, like, yes, right, okay, right. Somebody said great idea. Look, again, thinking outside of the box. Okay, outside of the box, y'all got to think outside the box. Yo, people love to talk. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see over here. Let me hit the button to get this car. Right. Tell them stop playing with you. Do you own your own trucking company? I do. I do have a trucking company. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't like I can't be honest with y'all because y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Okay, y'all gonna think I'm crazy. So y'all can actually look it up. I do have a trucking company called Her Trucking Vault, okay? I never did anything with it. It's probably about 4 or 5 years old. So if somebody want to buy it from me, you can. It has business credit on it already. Has an 80 paydex score, right? So I do have a trucking company. I just never did anything with it for the simple fact where trucking is not for everybody. Just like business credit is not for everybody. Just like stocks is not for everybody, right? Just like real estate investing is not for everybody. Just like personal credit is not for everybody. Okay? I do dispatch. Make me an offer. Make me an offer. Somebody said how much? Just make me an offer at this point. Let's get that business transferred over to somebody else. You have a, I believe we have an online presence for this. You have a Dunn's number. You have a Sands number. I did all the work. Not interested anymore. It is what it is. Judgment free zone around here, right? Y'all just make me an offer. Make me an offer. Send me an offer to orders@hersecretvault.net. Okay? It's in compliance, in good standings. I think we just filed a BOI on it as well too. Make me an offer. What interested you to start building business credit? Ooh. So that I'm looking at the eyes over here, not you. So you know what? That's a great question. It was an accident. I don't want to. It wasn't an accident. I just never heard about business credit. Okay? I never heard about business credit until I heard the word business credit. And I was like, business credit, what is that? And it intrigued me, right? But business credit has so many different layers to it. So then when I started learning about the no PG side of business credit, I was like, oh, I'm sticking with this right here. And I think I was able to relate more to the no PG side of it because I also had an immigration background at the time. So the no PG, I was able to relate to it better. So that's what made my my business strong, because I could relate to it. I was getting the vehicles. We were doing the Airbnb with no social security number, y'all. So I think some of the times we fall into businesses because we can kind of relate to what the situation is. And that's what it was for me. I was able to relate to the situation. I need a trucking company. Y'all, just make me an offer. Send me an offer to orders@hersecretvault.net, and I'll accept the best offer. Okay? How did you get into hard money lending for real estate? Yeah, so the way that I get into it, everything, y'all, remember, everything in life is trial and error, right? So when I initially started building business credit, I had so much business credit. And one of the main reasons why I opened a business out in Detroit, the real estate business in Detroit, is because there was a girl out in Detroit who was doing rehabbing. And then she was telling me how she was getting money from hard money lenders, and they were charging her like 15 to 18%. So then I said, I said, well, what if I charge you 12%? Or even 10%, right? What if I charge you 10 or 12% instead of the 15 to 18% that hard money lenders charge? Mind y'all, some hard lenders charge up to like 25%, 30%, okay? So then I said to her, I was like, well, what if I just 12%? Like 12% is good enough for me, right? And she was like, yeah, I'd be interested. I was like, but by the way, I have Lowe's. Like, you tell me you go to Lowe's, you go to Sherwin-Williams, you go to Home Depot, you go to what's the other one called? Floor & Decor. I was like, well, what if I allow you to use business credit to fix your properties, and then I get a percentage? She was like, oh wow, yeah, I would be interested. So everything is trial and error, and so it wasn't necessarily trial and error. Everything is opportunity, okay? They always say success loves speed, okay? Opportunity is going to come to you when it's your time. So that's how I got into it realistically. Cargo van carrying, I love that. Okay, how was you able to build business credit on a stay in business and now you are leading? We don't need business credit. Would you recommend us to do it? Yeah, I mean, how were you able to build business credit on a stagnant business, and now you are learning, and now we're learning we didn't need business credit? Would you recommend us to do it? What do you mean, and you are now And now we're learning we don't need business credit. Who said you don't need business credit? You don't need PG business credit. I mean, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. This hair color is stunning. And you are, what? On you, I am about to dye my hair tonight. Thank you, I appreciate it. Do Lowe's, Flooring Decor, and Home Depot run your social? No. No. Okay. How did you get, okay, I read that already. I only see NAV Prime. Is there another NAV trade line you're supposed to purchase? So they've made changes. They've made changes. They now have the NAV Prime card, and then they have just one NAV now. What time are we meeting on Sunday? So if you have purchased your ticket already, the information is in your ticket. If you have not, and you go to the website, bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and go on the courses, all of the details is in there. But I do believe it's 11 a.m. PST time, which is 11, 12, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a loan and they put me as the PG and put it on my personal credit. I had no clue till I applied for a house. Wow. That is nuts. Again, this is why y'all should not be giving y'all social to the dealership. The dealership be thinking they slick. What I probably heard of her. What's the business name? Who are we talking about? Once I have NAV Prime, I signed up for the card that came with it. Do I enter my social security number on the form? No. What's your favorite no PG business credit card? Ooh, my favorite. So I like Divvy. Divvy is a really good one. In my opinion. My favorite. Ooh. I don't know if I have a favorite. I'll say Divvy or Clear Bank. Clear Bank, I love the fact that, well, all the cards you can do that, you kind of liquidate them, but Clear Bank, you can actually transfer the money directly into your business account. What's the highest credit card you have gotten with no PG? You must not be watching my page. I just ran that $450,000 Sam's Club hack, okay? Now, granted, it was not one business. So I would say outside of the Sam's Club, it will have to be Clearco. I think they gave me was it 220 or 230? For the Clearco. For the most part, my limits are pretty high when it comes to no PG because of how my business is structured. Yeah, you never use your social in the business application for sure. I just filed my LLC, getting my ducks in a row. Yes, congratulations. Earlier you said we only need subscription-based companies. What are subscription-based companies? So exactly that. They're subscription-based vendors. Okay, let's see. What do I put in spot of my social? You shouldn't have to put anything in. Social is not required unless they're asking you for identification purposes only, and you have to understand the difference. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why did Capital One Spark business card show up on my personal credit? Because Capital One Spark business card is a PG card unless you apply for it in Tier 4. And I'm almost very positive that you did not apply for it in Tier 4. So yeah, so you're asking me what a subscription-based vendor. So it is that's what it's called. It's called subscription-based vendors. Okay. So for instance, Nav is a subscription-based vendor. You pay a monthly subscription. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Everybody good? All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to take some time because I am getting ready to gear up for Sunday class. So I need to make sure everything is in order. How can I find out what tier my business is on? How can you find out? I mean, I have a YouTube video. If you go to my YouTube, Bosses Build Business Credit, you can watch the video where I talk about business tiers. I also have an ebook, Bosses Build Business Credit. It goes from tier 1 to tier 5. Are you in Vegas? Maybe, maybe not. Why my Sam's Club card is not reporting under my EIN? Tommy, you asking me why your Sam's Club card is not reporting under your EIN? You asking me? How am I supposed to tell you that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not looking at your business. I'm not looking at your business. I don't know what's going on with your Sam's Club MasterCard. But it should be reporting. So you probably see them show up more on Experian and Equifax. Can we apply for Sam's Club store card in tier 2? Yes. However, you want to make sure that your scores match up. At least an 80 Paydex score and now at least a 78 Experian score. If it's under that, you might get declined. Yes, you only keep the subscription. So you only keep the subscription base until they report. When you mention about using the social security number for identification purposes only, how do you make sure they aren't trying to run your personal credit because they be sneaky? That is true. So you have to understand when to give it and when not to give it. For the instance, we never give the dealership our social because we know it's not for identification purposes only. As many times that they may say, well, we need it for identification purposes only, they want to make sure that you're not doing fraud. That makes no sense. So, quick story with my sister. Been calling me all day, right? Because she been going back and forth with this guy from the dealership. I'm like, first of all, you are wasting your time, sister. You are wasting your time. Why? Right? But, you know, he's like, yeah, we can run it. Then he kept pressing her for her social. And she was like, I do not give my social. My social is for identification. I mean, my social is not for identification purposes only. He was like, well, the finance company wants you to submit your social, or no. So the finance company, so he never ran the application. So he just kept telling her the finance company is going to require her to provide her social because it's for identification purposes only. How do you identify me by my social? Let's start there. How do you as the dealership identify me as my social? You are trying to do a credit check is what you're trying to do, right? And then he kept pushing the fact that they need your social, they want your social. And of course with her, she's just going back and forth. I'm like, why are you wasting your time going back and forth with this man? But he's like, yeah, so, you know, they need your social because they need to identify, they want to make sure that it's not somebody doing fraud. Think about what you're asking me. The business stands alone by itself. They can do a Google search on the business and see that I'm not doing fraud. Okay? They can get tax returns to see I'm not doing fraud. How does my social prove to you that I'm not doing fraud? Because we know there's a lot of people that use social to do fraud. Think about what you're saying to me, sir. You sound dumb. Exactly. Anybody can have a social. Anybody can give anybody a social. Okay? I can have a twin sister and I give you her social. How do you know she's me? You don't. So you're just running straight game. Straight game. But my follow-up to him would have been like, okay, so can you guarantee me? I'll put guarantee in all big caps. Can you guarantee me that if I give you my social, that you know the finance company is going to run my personal credit? And I dare that person to tell you yes. I dare him to tell you yes. Because guess what? I'm going to the CFPB. I'm going to the FTC, Donald Trump, Kamala, whoever, okay? I'm going to Channel 5 News. I'm going to a lawyer. Listen, here's my proof that the dealership said he was not going to run my social security number nor the finance company. But hence why my personal credit is always locked. Okay, always locked. So if you wanted to humor the dealership, I don't humor them. But in the event that you want to humor them, they're going to ding that credit and be like, oh, they said you have to unlock your credit. I thought you were not doing a credit check. Stupid. No. Right. Going straight to Help Me Howard. Yes. Absolutely. Going straight to Help Me Howard. Okay. Not Donald Trump and Kamala. Absolutely straight to Donald Trump and Kamala. Okay. Let's see. Does the age of the business matter with getting approved for Sam's Club? Of course. Yes, it does. But more of the score. Are you on any social media platforms? Yes, y'all, I'm on all social media platforms. You guys cannot miss me, okay? It's one word, Her Secret Vault. There's no underscores, there's no spaces, there's no dots, there's no nothing. I'm on every so y'all can find me on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You name it, I'm on it. Okay, I lead by example. Okay, every single social, I'm on, what's that new one, a trend or whatever? Every single social media platform, you can find me under Her Secret Vault. One word. Okay, there's no underscores, there's no space, because there are a lot of scamming people who are pretending to be me. But I'm on every social media platform under one name together. Her Secret Vault. No extra T, no extra C's, no dashes, no numbers, because there's so many fake accounts when you guys go to look for me. It's so many of them, okay? And just be careful, because one time I was like, wait, why did they allow somebody to have my same name? Because they had two C's, and I'm like, Her Secret Vault. I had to read it like 3 times, because you're not going to catch that extra C. Y'all just be careful out there, okay? I have a new business. I am not on the right side of Google. I need help. Come to class on Sunday. Someone made a page for your daughter and has been sending out friend requests. Shaking my head. Yep, they even doing it for my daughter too, y'all. How do you lock your credit? Very easy. Just go to the bureaus. Not Dun & Bradstreet, sorry. I'm sticking with the business credit. Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Or you can do it in one place. Just get an Experian account, pay for the Experian account. I think it's like $24.99 a month, and then you can lock your credit before you do anything. Okay? Yeah, Threads or whatever that thing is called. Yep, Experian app will do it. Absolutely. Yes, they will. Okay? All right? Everybody good to go? We've been on here for a long time. An hour and 22 minutes, y'all. But I know when I get on here, y'all be having questions. I just hope I see everybody in class on Sunday, because it's really time for us to take our business to the next level, y'all. It's 2025. I said it's 2025. Okay, I said what I said, okay? It is 2025. If you guys are still in 2024, y'all got a problem. But we are in 2025. Y'all go to Amazon as well and get my Amazon bestsellers. Okay, this is one. This is one. And then we're going to switch places. Okay. All right. Okay. You guys are more than welcome. I got them both. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. I'm getting ready for Sunday's class. If you guys want to join us on Sunday, you guys can go to bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com, and then you can click on courses, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. I just purchased a candle. Yes. Okay, I love it. Love your nails. Thank you. I need to get them redone, but Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All my little bows are falling off now. Love to hear. Thank y'all. You guys are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys. So I probably will not go live tomorrow only because we have class on Sunday. So I will see you guys on Sunday. Don't forget to secure your seats and then come with your questions, okay? We'll be doing profile breakdown, Dun and Bradstreet, NAV, of course, online presence, listing your business on the right side of Google, building business credit, getting funding for your business. We'll be doing business vehicles, Airbnb, so on and so forth, okay? Will trust be discussed Sunday? So I actually have something special for you guys. I'm trying to think when we dropping that. We'll touch on it. I'll say that we'll touch on it. Okay, we'll touch on it. Where is the class Sunday? It's going to be on Zoom. So make sure you secure your seat. Go to bossesbuildbusinesscredit.com and then go on the courses and you can secure your seat. Okay. All right, cool. Thank y'all. I'm signing up, so I'm gonna remember you. You said you're gonna, you got something special for us. Not on Sundays. Not on Sundays. It's after Sunday. But I do have something special for y'all. So it has nothing to do with Sunday. So let me be very clear with that, okay? Cause y'all, I cannot. But I'll see you on Sunday though. Okay. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. As a reminder, Bosses Build Business Credit. I'll talk to you guys soon. Toodaloos. Thank y'all.